buddy. Alright. Shit. Wow, look at this crazy thing. Yamaha RGX 110. Yeah, buddy. Look at this thing. Huh? What a bitchin' little guitar. It's kind of funny. What the why won't you come around? There you go. There you go. What crazy little guitar. Bitchin' little guitar. Wow. How fun is that? You know what? This is pretty cool just the way it is. Really? Honestly, I'd fucking leave this the way it is. But he's gonna put a... Yeah, I wouldn't change a thing about this guitar. It plays pretty well, too. Honestly, I'd leave this exactly the way it is. I really wouldn't do a thing to this guitar. I wouldn't. It doesn't sound the greatest, but it's a fun little guitar to play. But yeah, the reason it's here, he wants to put a Gibson 500T in, so it's just a single pickup, single volume, single input, and he's thinking about doing a ton of crazy shit to it. I mean, all down the road, so to speak, but he wanted to start by putting this 500T in here, and you know what? I was all for it when he gave it to me. I was like, yeah, that'll be bitchin', dude. Do that. Yeah, that'll be a fun mod. Put a Gibson 500T in this crazy little guitar, and we'll hot rod it up. It'll be fun. Because he just paid 60 bucks for this. This is the same fella who owns the HH Strat and the really cool hardtail that we just kicked out of here. He dropped me this off, and he also dropped me that Flying V to play with, just to play with, because he's a nice fella. But yeah, the reason this is here is just to put a pickup in it, and I'm thinking, now that I play this thing, I'm going to myself like, why change a thing about this? This is a bitchin' guitar. Honestly, I wouldn't touch this. It plays good. Whoever's had it before him set it up properly. It plays really well. It doesn't need a lick. Maybe a little bit of cleanup, but like, it plays really well. This trem system is bullshit. I would block that. It doesn't really work terribly well. But fuck, for 60 bucks? I gotta stop swearing on my channel. I have to have this be more friendly to kids. I'm gonna start trying to bleep that out. Because I recognize that there are people under the age of 18 watching my channel, so I have to... For those of you who like the candid swearing, and I like that about channels too, but consider that I have to be mindful now that my subscribership is growing, for which I'm very appreciative of everyone who's subscribed to my channel. But I have to be mindful now that there are people under 18 watching my channel, so I need to keep that down so that it's a bit friendly to parents. Because I want to encourage young kids, don't forget, I want to encourage young kids to start playing guitar and be into it. And I don't want to shoot myself in the foot over something as silly as cursing on my channel. So I'm going to try to keep that to a minimum. Because I do want to encourage, you know, young kids, boys, girls, doesn't matter. I have girls, so obviously I have a bias in that regard, but yeah, anyway, I don't want to get off on a real long tirade, but I need to keep the cursing down to a minimum. So that said, this is a really this is a pretty bitchin' guitar, and I don't think I would I don't think personally, after playing this for a bit, that I would change anything about it. I don't know, I'm going to text him. So before I finish this video, I'm going to text him and see if I can't convince him not to do this. It's funny coming from me, right? Like if you look back at the back catalog of my videos, it's funny coming from me saying don't change anything about it. It's playing and feels great the way it is. I wouldn't change a lick about it. There's not like, Christ, the frets even feel good. Well, actually no, they could use a bit of cleanup. But yeah, apart from really some really minor cleanup stuff, like this is playing pretty well. I wouldn't even bother changing this plastic nut. Like this is just a fun little $60 player. He's just after this. This was the very first guitar he owned when he started playing guitar as a kid. Was a guitar, this same brand, make and model and color. And he's been after it for quite a while, and he found one and he only had to pay about 60 bucks for it, so like score. And actually he told me I could do whatever I wanted to, and I was just trying the look of this knob on it, but it came with this. It came with this simple black knob. But I actually find, it's funny, but there's some practicality in these knobs. They're real easy to use, and I was, anyway, I think it looks bitchin' there. So I'm going to ask him if he likes it. If he likes it, I'm just going to leave it there. But yeah, this is a fun little guitar. Let's play it some more, man. Let's get a few more little rock chords out of it. I'm sorry I'm not the best player in the world, and my hand is sort of still feeling shitty, but... now it's slightly more than out of tune. More than I'd like to put up with. So I guess I'll pause the video and tune this bastard up. It's slightly more out of tune than I'd like to put up with. Oh, actually not too bad. Yeah, that's the thing I was going to say. This even has like economy tuners, and it stays pretty well in tune. So whoever set up this guitar did a good job. Like whoever he got this from knew what he was doing. He or she was doing. Pardon me. I don't want to assume that it was. But hey, let's be honest. It probably was owned by a dude. This was probably owned by a dude. I don't think that's a stretch to assume that. Close enough. this is a bitchin' guitar. You know what? I think I'm going to upload this video the way it is right now. What do you think? Do you think we should modify this? Do you think we should put another pickup in it, or just leave it the way it is and let it be the $60 wonder that it is? I mean, it's pretty damn cool. I think this guitar is by no means perfect, but I think throwing a lick of money at it, given how well it plays and how well it seems to stay in tune, fuck, I wouldn't do anything to that. I'd just play the shit out of that. Hey, oh man, swearing again. Ugh! Yeah, I'd play the SHIT out of that, for sure. I'd just keep that the way it is. What do you guys think? I'm going to upload this video just the way it is. What do you think? Should we keep the Red Rocket the way it is, or put that 500T in it? Well, I suppose we could try the 500T. It could just probably get, well, we'll know it'll be more awesome, but I don't know. I think maybe this pickup might be better used elsewhere. Okay, let's go upload this video and see what you guys think. Yeah, here, we'll just end off this video by giving you a good close look at it. You know, it's got a few bumps and bruises all around, but they're hard to see. But overall, it's in decent shape. The fingerboard is real dry. That's not unusual. The frets could use a bit of a polish, but other than that, it doesn't buzz or squeak or rattle anywhere. It's got a shitty plastic nut and these economy tuners, which I have to say, I don't know if they've changed these economy tuners over the recent years, but I've had some ones on Squiers that seem like they're like they've gone to some length now to give them bushings and things like that. So they seem to function quite a lot better. At least the newer ones that I've seen. Anyway, yeah, so this, I mean, it's not an overly special guitar or anything like that, but single pickup, single volume, single output, way you go, right? Like it's a rock machine. And I can see why he wants to put this in there. Like, you know, a few months ago, well, and even when he told me, I was like, yeah, that'll be awesome, dude. You know, like after he told me, yeah, this was my first guitar ever, it's the first guitar I ever owned, I was like, this actual one? He's like, no, one like it. I've been searching to replace it with one that I had like it for ages and finally found one, and I only paid $60 for it. I'm like, oh, no way. So I was expecting a real POS, but you know what? I've spent the last couple of days playing it, and it's awesome. It plays so good. It stays pretty well in tune unless you use that trem system. But I would just block that anyway. I don't think he'd use that, so I'd just block that. But yeah, I don't know, man. What do you guys think? Should we put this 500T in there? I suppose we should try it, eh? But I think he has lots of other really nice guitars, and I think, I don't know. Do you think I should try to talk him out of putting that in there? What do you guys think?